What's up, family? Chai Vang Part 2. The Curse of the Tree Stand. The Curse of the Tree Stand. I knew that shit yesterday, man. It's right there in the tip of my tongue. I couldn't seem to get it out. But anyway, thanks. You know, this story right here, it's full of knowledge you can learn from it. Full excuse. Full of what if. Why didn't he do this? Why they didn't do that? There's all kind of scenario. But the truth of the matter is that whatever happened in that woods, something triggered old Chai Vang to go into war zone, war mode, Call of Duty. It could have been many factors through his life. Hardship, having issue with his wife, not having a job, all kind of factor that might play to what led up to Chai Vang snap. Or, like I said, it could have been where, you know, them 8 white cat right there thought that they had the upper hand. They got guns. They got the manpower. I guess they have the right because old Chai Vang standing on their properties. So whatever the factor is, 6 people is dead. I guess 2 people is injured, traumatized for the rest of his life. And old Chai Vang is cooped up in a 6x9 for the rest of his life. But you know what? I want to elaborate and explain a little bit more about what if or what happened. How should we approach situation? How should we handle situation from both sides? From Chai Vang and from the, I guess, the property owner, you know. You know, let me tell you a story, right? Last year, me and my wife and my daughter-in-law and my nephew. So we wanted to buy a little piece of land. You know what's for, right? You know, for that green gold. Everybody's trying to get into that business. So there's a little piece of property, a little land, barren, you know, dry as hell. Nothing but feel like desert, sand only. It's about 5.5 hours on Highway 80 going into Nevada. So, you know, we got to go check it out, see how it looked like. 20 grand, pretty cheap. 20 grand for, I think it was like 40 or 50 acres. When they posting pictures on the internet, they, you know what I'm saying, they trying to beautify, they trying to color the land. So we following GPS, right? It was on a Saturday. I think Sunday, right? One of them it was last year. So as we follow, you know what I'm saying, we're going to see the property. 5.5 hours. And the GPS took us into a dirt road. That dirt road is still considered a highway. So we kept on going, right? And I'm like, man, this shit don't look good at all. This shit, I don't think this shit is right. But no, the nephew said, man, it's GPS. That's what the GPS said. So we kept on going, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing a dirt road. So we kept on going and going, man. And then we coming up to, you know what I'm saying? They got barbed wires and shit. And we kept on going because the GPS said it's just over the hill. But we come to this place, you know what I'm saying, what's it, they put a no trespass sign. So I'm like, man, how in the hell we supposed to go over there when they got a trespass sign here, but there's a house hella far down there. I said, you know what, fuck it, man. Just go ahead, continue on, because this is what the GPS said. I think that's an old road. So as we go on ride, man, I seen this fool on a ATV smashing toward us. Man, he like, man, I'm like, oh, we got company now. We got company, right? So we can't go any further because everything's blocked up. That, you know, that dirt road is in, you know. So I bust my truck around, and man, this fool came right. It was a white dude. Man, he came with attitude, man. He was like, the fuck you got doing here, motherfucker? Man, he was on one, right? Nothing but cuss word. Motherfuck this, motherfuck that, right? The fuck is wrong with you? Did you see the motherfucker no trespass sign? So anyway, I'm calm, right? I'm calm. I'm ready to snap myself too, you know what I'm saying? I'm locking low. So, because we did see the no trespass sign, but because we followed the GPS, so I'm going to give, you know what I'm saying, that white dude the benefit of the doubt. That, okay, I'm going to be calm. So he kept on cussing. I mean, he just cussing at us, right? So I'm like, hey, calm down, man. Calm down, bro. Calm down, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is what the GPS told us to come here. You know what I'm saying? We don't mean to trespass into your properties, brother. You know what I'm saying? We family, man. We out here just looking for some property, man. You know what I'm saying? And I told the white dude, man, look, man, we have no hostility against you. We just following the GPS. You can take a look at our GPS, you know, and calm down. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing against you. We just following GPS, you know, and we lost. So anyway, finally, right, he calmed down. So we joked with him a little bit. No, he starts smiling, laughing too. So I diffused that situation. You can't play dumb. You know what I'm saying? You let that fool vent his little anger. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I mean, he would just file, motherfuck this, motherfuck that. And he was mad. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm about, my temper was about to boil myself. But I had to hold on to my anger. You know what I'm saying? Accept what he's saying to us. And then we just reply back to him with calm. I'm letting this fool know, man, we family people. We citizens just like him. You know what I'm saying? We looking for properties. My wife, my nephew, and my son, and my daughter-in-law. You know, we cool people. So finally, you know, he calmed down. He chopped it up. He told us, you know what I'm saying? We showed him the map, the GPS, and he says another side, though. So we left. It would have turned out ugly. If I would have participated into his anger and pull out my hammer and bang, bang like Chai Vang, it would have been ugly. I'd have caught a case, 187, on his property, trespassing to his property, which I don't know. I mean, I seen a no trespass sign, but the GPS keep on telling me that that property is on the other side, so I got to keep on going. There's no other, you know what I'm saying? There's no other way to get there. See how easily it is? You know, sometimes you can't play dumb, okay? You know what I'm saying? When you walk into people properties and they confront you, don't play dumb. Just say, look, my bad, man. I apologize, you know. If there's no trespass sign, just tell them, no, hey, there's no trespass. I didn't see. I didn't know this is your property, okay? My bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You know, I'm finna leave. You know, I apologize, man. You know, I'm just here hunting. I'm not here to cause you any trouble. I'm not here to steal anything. I'm not here to commit any type of crime on your properties. You know, I'm not here trying to violate you. I'm just here hunting. But, you know, unintentionally, I just cross over to your land. You know, my bad. I'm finna keep on going. Let them know that you're not hostile. You ain't got no intentions of hurting anybody, you know. You just a citizen just out there hunting. Okay, so that's the story, right? Defuse the situation. Now, if, you know, I don't know why that brother Vang decide to take it upon himself to crawl up to the tree stand. You know. But you see, we can't play dumb. We cannot play dumb when somebody confront us about a trespass. All we got to do, just like maybe what Chai Vang did, apologize. He apologized and exit. That's the right thing to do. But you see, for future reference, right? For future reference, if there's no trespass sign, then I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? And even so, you cannot play dumb. Even in that situation when I know I saw the trespass sign, but I continues to go into it because there's no other route that I got to take because the GPS telling me that I got to travel into that. And I got to get across to the other side for the property. Then I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go take a look at it, maybe purchase that. So I knew what I was doing. And when the owner came, confirmed me, you know, that owner, he was a correctional officer. He told me, man, he worked inside prison. That's why he had that prison mentality with that attitude. And he was just on one on me, cussing the shit out of me, you know. And I knew better. I knew that, you know what I'm saying, if I participate in his anger and start cussing his ass back out, it's going to lead to nothing but violence. I mean, physical violence, you know. And I think he might be packing too. And your property, you know what I'm saying, you see some cat rolling up, you know what I'm saying, you're going to confront them with some peace. So I know he probably locking low too. It could have turned out bad. But that's what I'm saying is that, brother, y'all can't be playing dumb, man. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, I seen the trespass, and I trespassed into that. And when he confronted me, I apologize, man. I calm him down. I'm letting him know that I ain't got, you know what I'm saying, I have no hostility against him. You know, I'm a family man. I got wife and kid, man. You know. See, when you know what I'm saying, trespassing to people's property, right? They don't know who you are. All they seeing is somebody trespassing to the property with a gun. So the first thing they do is they gonna be angry. And when they angry, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna vent their frustrations toward you. And they gonna say some shit that's out of line against you. That's reasonable, understandable. But at the same time, you gotta calm that down. You gotta let them know, look, man, look, brother, I apologize, man. I didn't notice your properties. You know, I didn't see no sign out there. This place is a big old jungle forest, you know. I didn't see nothing, man. My bad, man. You know what I'm saying? My bad, man. You know, I'm finna hit my way back. That was it. Like I said, we gotta understand this, brothers. When you go hunting, you might see an old cabinet, you might see old shelters, you might see some kind of look like, you know, a fire camp and hunting ground, hunting zone. Maybe you say that's your first time seeing that. That's your first time in that area. You gotta know, man, that area right there, even though it does not belong to that person, it's a public land, you know, man, that territory right there, there's some hunter that's their usual spot. You know, even hunting among hunters in public land, they trying to say, this is my spot, man. Why you hunting on my spot? You know what I'm saying? Why you hunting on my spot? You could easily say, fuck you. This ain't your property, man. It's public land. You know what I'm saying? You could easily say that. And you know what I'm saying? Create some problem, and that problem's gonna turn to some gunfire. Just like a couple of months ago, right? I see some cat. They went fishing, right? I don't know where that at, but what state that at, but you know what I'm saying? There was some white dude. I think he's white. He started tripping and shit, talking about, this is my fishing spot. Why y'all in my fishing spot? Well, shit, we here first. You see, on public land, right? Even though we, you know what I'm saying, even though it's on public land, we still have that mutual respect. We still have a mutual respect that if I go into that part of the land there and I see some human artificial activity there, I'm finna know and I'm finna acknowledge and realize that it belongs to somebody else. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, some other people have been doing, you know, this is their area. And let's move it on, man. Let me just go ahead and move it on. You see that? You know, many years ago, right, I go up in Paradise. Me and the buddy up going Paradise, right? You know what I'm saying? We on the side of the road, cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying? We see some white boy roll up, man. They strapped, they locking low too. You know what I'm saying? We locking low too. They see us, we see them. You know what I'm saying? First, I say hi. Now let's say hi to back. You know? It's how you encounter people, man. It's like myself, right? Just like yesterday. I stopped over, you know what I'm saying, when on my way back from Reno, I stopped at that big ass that store, what's it called? What the fuck you call that? Caliber, God damn, I can't even remember. That outdoor store, you know, Caliber. Some shit like that. My bad, man. So, it was, you know what I'm saying, they don't open that shit until 10 o'clock. And they got a whole food of line, people, man. I was the first one there, but because I didn't want to stand in line, I went back to the car and sat there until 10 o'clock. So as you know what I'm saying, the white dude, he came out, he opened the door, and he let everybody in, right? And he's saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, right? So here I am, me and my two kids. I walk right past that fool, and he don't say good morning to me. I stop, and I turn around and say, hey, good morning. And he turned around, oh, good morning. Hey, how you doing, sir? How's your day? I said, oh, okay, I'm all right. You see that shit? The appearance of Asian, you know what I'm saying? Some white people, they just like that. But it is your duty to diffuse, to let them know that you are a humble person. You're cool. You know what I'm saying? I could easily walk right past that white dude without saying anything to him. And he going to continue saying good morning to his white people or other people. But he refused to acknowledge me. So because he refused to acknowledge me, I'm going to acknowledge him. And he turned around and acknowledged me more. You see that? So, like I say, right? You know, future reference, man. When y'all go hunting, brothers, don't play dumb and be courteous. Be respectful. You know, if you see somebody over there hunting already, move along, man. Go a little further down. You know, show some love and respect to each other. Because out there in thin ice could easily be broken. You know, if your feet is a little heavy, the ice can crack. Once the ice is cracking, there's no ground to stand on. Everybody bound to drown. Okay. Okay, so the curse of the tree stand. Mind your own business. If you didn't put that up there, it's not your. Don't touch it. Just keep on stepping. You know. But property owners. See, property owners, right? I'm gonna, like I said, you know what I'm saying, the situation with Vang and the 8 Caucasian is that they got cocky. The way I see it, right? Vang fucked up, trespassed, and even so he trespassed, he didn't acknowledge and respect people other properties. He continues to climb up there and then use the tree stand to be a staging hunting ground. So when he got confronted, okay, he got confronted. I don't know if he played dumb or he didn't play dumb. But, like he said, I'm going to give that brother benefit of the doubt. He apologized. Now he recognized he's wrong. He's wrong, so he got to bounce. He got to leap. He apologized to the white dude and continue on his way. But that didn't satisfy the other white people, the other owner, the young hard-headed cat, the one that want to play hero, want to play badass. Because he got a couple of fellow brothers with him, he refused to acknowledge that Asian brother, Vang, had apologized. That shit didn't satisfy. That shit didn't, ease him. Ease his anger. He wanted to mock that brother. He wanted to turn something so small as, I'm sorry. Okay, you sorry. I accept your apologies. Can you please leave my land? That was it, brother. As simple as that. Respect my gun and I respect your gun. You see, in war zone, right? It's not how many people you have. It's how fast and how skilled you are when it comes putting the triggers. You could have 10 guns, but if I'm like the Wild Wild West, I'm like Clint Eastwood. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's how fast you can move your hand with that trigger. I mean, manpower do come place too. Don't get me wrong about on that. So, as little as this, I know that them white dude, them Caucasian right there, they feel that their pride been hurt. Because here comes this little Asian scrummy guy. Speak English. Not too good. He by himself, 5'2", 5'3". He lost somewhere in the wood in your properties. So you feel that he disrespects you. And you want to mock and harass him, treat him like you're humane, like he's not a man. I'm going to tell you like this, brother and sister. If somebody is leaving, you better not block their way. Okay? Don't block their way, man. Allow them to continue on their path. If you block their way, or even if you playing around, thinking I shoot you, you turn around, I shoot you. Well, give me the gun. I'm gonna do something to this cat right here. Don't play around, man. There's no warning shot. Okay? Shit is ugly. Real ugly. See, the cool thing about this is that human being, right, especially when you around a whole bunch of people, you tend to forget who you are. You see, if you know what I'm saying, if you just out there by yourself, you the owner, right? You out there by yourself. You see an Asian cat. You calm, you cool. Hey, bro, you trespass on my land, man. Can you exit out my land? It would have been like that. But because you got a whole couple of people, that shit gave you some nuts. Gave you some nuts to do shit that you normally doesn't do without other people around you. You see that? But anyway, the curse of the tree stand. Okay? One action leads to another action. You know, hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about. Action could easily lead to destruction. So know how to diffuse. Know how to diffuse, know how to walk away, know how to shut your mouth. Know how to accept apologies. If a man apologizes to you already, leave him alone. And know when not to play dumb, okay? If you trespass somebody's property, you done touch their property, apologize. Swallow your pride. They might say a little couple harsh word, but you know, bow your head down, say, my bad, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna move. Keep on moving. You know, that was it. But anyway, this is gonna be the last time I talk about Vang the hunter, trespassing to hell. Vang part 2, the curse of the tree stand. One love. I'm out of here.